And then we're going crazy. So cool. Oh, okay.
There you go. I was like, perfect time.
Yeah, so they just kind of have to know this trail.
Nope. So they don't like the trail.
Oh, okay.
So yes, this trail they can know, and of course they can.
But they wanted to go that way.
They did. So
okay.
We've got a little outfit that because all the time is training time. So the one on the right, he's actually a little leader in training. He's my point below me. And he's incredible. He is an absolute amazing leader already. But I want to continually always nail those commands to him because the only way to control a donkey is verbal commands. So that long I said is for left, and G is for right. So on these couple of little outshoots, I'm going to let them choose. So I'm going to intentionally tell them to go the other way so that they're always listening.
So basically you have to put the leaders up front.
Exactly.
Most people don't know
Yep.
they can go.
Yes, you can't get down the trail without it. Whenever you start a kennel, which I started mine a few years ago, you need a lead dog and a old dog, already a lead dog, and two puppies. So my old lady is 1, 2 up from the back on the right side, running kind of a little bit close by there.
Yeah.
Her name is London. I got her when she was 8. She was already a lead dog, and the dogs speak dog way better than I. So when I put her up front with a dog that I've already kind of pinpointed that could be a lead dog, it's that confidence I have. We take all of our dogs on free walks, so all 11 of my guys and I, we walk every day together. And you pick up one who's kind of playing by himself, who's not afraid to be the first one to be in an environment. That's the one that you think will be a lead dog, and you won't know until you try it. Of course, you'll always be surprises. But I'm going to put him up next to an experienced dog like London. And then when London takes those commands from me, that's what kind of teaches the other dogs, like, oh, that's what we do.
And those, the leashes or whatever, those don't hurt them, those don't.
No, of course not at all. So these dogs, cool. We don't teach them to do that by any means. Oh, guys. Good. Just the same way that a bird dog, as a puppy, will freeze when they smell a bird. It's not going to be very pretty, but they already know how to do it. That's the sled dogs as well. So this one who's screaming and harness banging, she's my puppy. So she just turned a year. She is my Energizer bunny, and she is incredible. She's actually one that I'm super excited come fall to start doing a little bit of leader training. We do all kinds of exercises with them all the time. So one of them was right before coming here, we have an ATV, so we'll go on a free run. So I'm on an ATV so that they're chasing me and having fun through the woods. And she would duck out and get in front of my ATV and run by herself. So it's like, wow, that's going to be a leader. Yep, her name is Stevie. A lot of my guys, everybody names their litters differently. So most mushers do a theme as well as I do. Our kennel is called Silver Songs Kennel. It's named after my first Alaskan Husky I ever had. She was the most incredible dog. I'll never have another dog like her. But she had the most hilarious, as you were talking about, that husky talk. If she ever smelled like good food, like salmon, she was a very delicate dog, but she would have this like deepest, like, oh, whoa, whoa. It was hilarious. So hence the Silver Songs. So my first litter was all named after songs that were important to me and Matt. So 1, 2, 3 up from the back on the right side is Schnapps. She's one of those. She's a year and a half. She'll be turning 2 in October. And we're very excited because me and my guys, these are going to be my first races this winter. So we're very excited. 2 is kind of when you start racing these dogs. It's the shorter fun races. And then prime racing age is about 3 to 7. I know, Stevie. So right.
Are they just excited? They want to keep running? Is that
Exactly. Yep.
Wow.
It's what they love. It's what they
So
do.
these dogs could run all day if you let them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
So just like as people who own huskies as pets and they're, they don't behave very well, it's because they want to pull. They're bad walkers. It's because this is what they do. This is what they're born to do and love, love, love to do. Yeah, I know. I've got a very vocal team, it sounds. So Stevie here is my puppy, and then my old lady there, London. As you can see, everybody wears a little bit of a different harness that I'll get into in a little bit. But the main ones that I'll show you guys in a little bit, just so you have it in your brain, is that X back. You can see that X on the back of these guys, or then that H back that you see on some of them as well. Okay.
Let's go, Mom. I want to move. Let's go. I want to move. That white one. Look at the white one. It's just jumping. Look at it.
That's my boy Axel.
Just wants to go. Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, dogs, ready? Ready?
Want to go.
Let's go. Good. I know, you
That was
guys.
like
I
jumping
on
and
a
look at
hill.
that. Jumping and running. Look at that.
That's so cute.
It's like jumping and running. They're all going to Were they supposed to go this way?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
Yep, so this is one that I won't tell them the other side just because this is our turnaround. So there is only one way to take this one.
Oh, that's cute. Up and over.
Oh, guys.
To get over behavioral problems.
Yep, exactly. Yep. So same thing for us. So not all dogs love water. So not all huskies. So that's a big one. As we're good days. So that's kind of a part of that training. So when I have all my 11 loose with me, we'll occasionally go to a pond. I'll get in the pond. I've got a couple water bugs. My puppy there, she'll be in the pond the longest. But we want to kind of train that everyone can love all of these conditions. Because when we're in team, they're going to run through all that. So there are, in the wintertime, open leads or open creeks. So you want all of them to want to run head first into all of them and get through it. Yeah. So we will stop one more time after this. We do stop for these guys many times just because they are Arctic animals. So their favorite temperature is 10 to 20 below or colder. So right now it is very warm, which is why we do these shorter, heavier weight runs just for training. And this kind of environment that we're running on is also really great for building up their pads. I know.
I'm trying to tell you something.
So London, the one who's 1, 2 up from the back on the right side, my old lady. So as you guys saw, she ran kind of cockeye a little bit. Now she is used to running in lead, where she has a lot more freedom to run wherever she wants. But what I loved about the fact that she had that habit, just like people run different ways, is that she's very right side driven. So in Two Rivers, where we live, right outside of Fairbanks, there are tons of dog mushers. Dog teams are just like cars in the sense that you run on the right side of the road. So when you're passing, everyone always knows where they're passing and what shoulder you're passing on. So when she was teaching my really young guys, who, all these guys, I showed them what a harness was, taught them their name, to learn to run on that right side. It's great manners. And she was the perfect one to be able to do that for me. She's a part of a first stage of retirement, so there are 2 stages, and that's when she's no longer a race dog. So she's now at the age where she didn't have that competitive speed, and I wouldn't want to push her to run that fast anymore. We've got younger, stronger dogs to do that. So her main role now is training, fun runs, puppy runs, and then she's going to choose that second stage of retirement where she just becomes my total couch potato. But as you can see, she is not ready for that. She still loves to run.
Yep. How old is she?
She just turned, or she's going to turn 9 in August. She really probably, on average, won't choose that second stage until about 12. That's where you start to see, of course, every dog is different.
Look at that one. That one just, oh my God.
I know, that's Axel. He is my, yes, boy.
Still, oh
He
my
is my
God.
crazy hard worker.
Really?
So, yep, he digs in the hardest on hills. But he
Look,
actually is
another
one
one.
of those ones that has terrible manners.
You can tell. He's just, yeah.
I was telling the grandfather we had
Hey, dog, ready? Yeah.
He likes to.
Yeah.
This isn't really like running ready for them. This is just kind of like they're used to running a lot faster, yes?
Nope. So this is the speed that we are going to race with, train with all the time. That being said, we do lope sometimes for fun, just because it's fun for them. They love it. It's fun for us. It's nice for them to stretch out their muscles a little bit, but when we do it for very, very, very short time. Just for fun.
So this is really the fastest that they run.
Yep, exactly. So that's that slow and steady that wins the race. These are distance dogs. So we trot and they can trot forever. No, so that's just they're a little bit lazier. It's the summertime. It's vacation time. Actually they rerouted to the focus, so they weren't avoiding the this is why they rerouted it. Yep.
With that, it did get very warm. I think we got the start line of 30 degrees.
30 degrees, very warm. That's just something to watch out for. Not trouble, just something that you're looking for when it is warm. Jeep! Jeep! Good, Dalton! Jeep! Jeep! Good! Good boys! There you go!
So why do they do that? They would just run up on their, when they know they're supposed to be on a path.
Nope, so they go either way. So sometimes if they were to choose right, I would tell them to take that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just training Loki just to listen to make sure those G's is on. Good boy.
Well, they like moving from Why don't they just sit there? Look at that. Just sit down in the water. Look at that.
Yep, so this puddle is very much on purpose. So we made it. You can see sandbags on the right side and then that hose on the left. That's a gravity fed hose. all the way up to the snow. That's right there. It was actually a lot of fun to put in. But it's great for the dogs. They get a place to cool down, drink some water.
Oh,
That's so cute.
London's gonna be mud deep. Good girl.
I love it.
What's incredible is these dogs actually are super clean animals. So tomorrow morning they're gonna be completely clean. Not by our doings, completely by their own, which is amazing.
So cute.
So part of that warmer weather that we are able to run a little bit in is the difference that we've kind of bred of that Alaskan Husky, which is what these are, and then Siberians. So I'm sure we're used to seeing are those gray coats and blue eyes. They are incredible animals. We jokingly call them slowbarians in the racing world. That being said, there are some racing Siberian kennels. They're just not competitive. They're doing it just for the love of the animal and the sport. We're doing it just for the love of the animal and the sport. There is almost no money in racing on the actual winning side. But being able to have this kind of new breed is running in these different temperatures. So they have a little bit of a smaller coat. That being said, this is their summer coat. They will get a lot bigger in the wintertime. But what we breed for, instead of having a pedigree like Siberians, is just health. Absolutely. It's good feet, good coats, this super sweet demeanor that you're about to meet whenever you guys pet all these guys. And then, of course, that love to pull. So health issues are almost none in these guys. As I said, they live 14 to 16 years. They are incredible animals, and they can run in a whole bunch of diverse conditions. And they can do this, and then come home and sit on the couch. It's amazing.
do they all basically get along with each other?
Yep, so that's a part of training when they're puppies.
Yeah.
Socializing not only with humans, but with other dogs as well. Of course, there are some that don't like to run with other ones. And you'll see that just as
Because
we...
you know which is which, so you keep them away from each other.
Yep. So all these teams, we have the perfect number of dogs just by chance that we have 3 12-dog teams, which is super easy for us. But every night we have a little cookie board that has that you'll see when we're there, the teams, but they're magnets, so we completely scramble them every night. So everybody does run with someone new in a different position. So a lead dog can run in every position, just not every dog can run as a lead dog. That is a little bit more training, obviously. On a sled, this position right here, it's called the wheel, is slightly more physically demanding. That's if you have a lot of weight. A big dog there is nice to kind of get that oomph to get you going. On a sled, it's because it's going around corners. They can just feel the torque of the sled a little bit more. That's when having a smaller dog and wheel is great because they can duck under that yellow line right there. That's called the gang line and kind of help you get around those corners really easy. That's why sometimes if you do have an uneven number of dogs, that's a great position to only have one dog. Then it's super easy for them to be wherever they want. But as I said, they're really only pulling about 3 pounds by racing. So physically demanding weight is not something that they're really working on. There they do go, my goodness. That's another thing you'll see is doing the chase team makes them really excited. So they are still dogs, they still love to chase things. Having a team in front of them kind of makes them get rolling.
Oh.
Good guys.